Actually, I really like the
How much yellow tail braised with yuzu, topped with the grated daikon radish and lemon.
What's the difference between this one and the first one? What's the difference between this one and the first one?
Japanese Thai snapper, underneath is Japanese cucumber with a sweet vinegar. The very top is koshin miso.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit deeper water, so that's why it's a little red. It's like set up with other fishes.
The very far right, the yellow fish is dashimaki egg. Inside the egg have Wagyu beef inside, wrapped with dashi almond outside. Top with salmon, caviar, ikura. The second one right here is called ohitashi, Japanese spinach with dashi, shimeji mushrooms. The one in the middle, honmaru, bluefin tuna, yuzu and onion sauce on top. Underneath is wakame seaweed.
Sony and I like scallop.
They'll try to look for that. Okay. And then if that doesn't work out, today there's no fish there. But today's catch, we have this guy. That's not the same, but it's different character which you have to try.
Does it come out every day, or is it like every week, or?
It's not.
And the very far right is a lemon glazed Japanese sweet potato.
Right at about 1.5 days, 2 days, maybe. But because that texture is also enjoyed, so sometimes we actually do have the live fish and look at that. Now, for First piece. Now this one's Kyoto, medium fatty blueberry tuna. Alright. Next piece, sushi. So this one is shikame kombushime. So this is the flounder, and then we pair with 2 pieces of sea kelp. The kelp dehydrates the fish at the same time the natural glutamic acid of the kelp will infuse into that fish, enhancing the flavor. On top is a little bit of pickled plum and salted sea kelp.
I'll try it.
This one is jikime from Chiba. And then on top we finish it off with a little bit of hijiki mojiyo, which is the sea salt that's been cooked down with seaweed, and then a little bit of a citrus. Hey, you got it. This one is warasa, the young yellowtail, young hamachi.
Are they all small or no? It's our
So this one is this is a koji marinated scallop from Hokkaido, and then on top I have a short spine sea urchin, also from Hokkaido. So this one is what we call goma saba. So this is the sesame mackerel, Japanese mackerel. On top I have the crystallized egg yolk powder.
No, I did, but not ham and oh my goodness.
So this one we call ayu tamari sushi. So Japanese sweet fish. It's in the form of a ball style sushi, and then on top we use a little bit of grated cucumber. Snow crab, and then a box crab sushi, which is a Kyoto-style sushi. And then here, this one right here is butterful braised sea kelp. Yes, sir. Yeah, try to make top grade Wagyu beef from Japan. We're going to do a cold shabu shabu, so we'll cook it here at about 150 degrees, just a little bit, and then we'll pair it with some daikon sprout, shiso, Sushi soy sauce, and a claw
High-grade Wagyu beef called Sushi Shabu, which has been cooked at 140 degrees Fahrenheit, 110 seconds with a rosé color like this. Now the vegetables are green onion, colored daikon radish, and a young ginger on the side is a boiled pickle and a sweet umami soy sauce.
You can fix it. Oh, fine.
one is the Japanese bearutsude. There's a little bit of ginger and chives on top.
Oh, yeah. Wisconsin is a nice place. Chicago, nothing exciting.
Hey! One more.
Things like this, huh? It's just so small. Everyone knows that.
Negi Toro Temaki. Is called a gizzard shad. So you say you guys live in the Bay Area?
We live in the city, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We live in the Richmond district.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I think that as the sushi culture starts to develop, San Francisco moves really quick.
Sake kasu miso soup with a white miso and a fresh sake leaf.